Hey guys, welcome to another Damilola Forex Academy teaching. In today's teaching, I'm going to be showing you all how easy it is to trade the Forex markets. For those of you that are coming across my channel for the first time, I am a price action trader and I am also a teacher. So in today's teaching, I'm going to be showing you all how to trade the markets correctly using an organized trading system that is going to help you make massive profits in the Forex market. So grab your pen, grab your book, and take note of every single thing I'm going to be teaching in today's video. Let's go, guys. In order to trade the markets correctly, it's important that you apply what we call a multi-time frame analysis. Okay, it's very myopic to look at prices from just a single time frame. So it's very important to look at prices from a large perspective, from different perspectives. In this case, I'm talking about different time frames. Okay, and in looking at price from different time frames, it's also important to apply what we call a top-down approach. Okay, a top-down approach entails reading the market from the biggest time frame available to us in the market, which is the monthly time frame, and scaling it through to our entry time frames, which cuts across either the 4 hours, the 1 hour, or the 30 minutes time frame. Okay, so in order for you to be an excellent trader, it's important that what you apply a multi-time frame approach. Okay, so now we are going to kickstart prices by coming to the monthly time frame. I'm using gold as an example for this teaching. Okay, so on the monthly time frame, what is the first thing you do? On the monthly time frame, the first thing you do is identify the real-time points where price is at. Just go onto your chart and circle out the real-time points where price is at. We can see that this is the real-time point where price is at. Then what are we going to do next? Okay, we are now going to try to connect the information, what brought prices to this level right here. So we're going to try to connect the information from the ground right here and read the structures all the way to the top. Okay, try to understand, what brought prices to this level. Okay, so now we are now going to begin with that. Okay, so price started by making all these very small structures right here, but the first visible structure was this: push, exhaustion, small fractal, push, exhaustion, big fractal, then push, exhaustion, the biggest fractal right here. This is the last higher low within the confines of this fractal. Okay, what are fractals? Fractals are the length of the exhaustion, and it's important to note that fractals are measured in pips. I've done multiple teachings on fractals on my channel, and you can go ahead and check that out. Okay, so now this is now the last higher low within the confines of this fractal. This means there is no higher low ahead of it that shares equal or more length in terms of pips. So we are going to go ahead and categorize the other fractals. What are the other fractals? We can see price make small fractal here, push, exhaustion, make this one right here, push, exhaustion, then now went ahead to make a bigger fractal right here, push, exhaustion. Now this is the last higher low within the confines of this fractal. This means there is no fractal ahead of it that shares equal or more length in terms of pips. Okay, so now before we go forward, we can see clearly that the monthly time frames is on clear bullish coordination of higher highs and higher lows. Okay, our defining time frames are the monthly, the weekly, and the daily time frames. That is, in order to see the overall perspective of prices, we check the monthly time frame, we check the weekly time frame, and we check the daily time frames. While our entry time frames are either the 4 hours time frame, the 1 hour time frame, or the 30 minutes time frame. Okay, so the big time frames are the defining time frames. They allow us to know the overall direction of prices. Okay, if the monthly, weekly, and daily are all bullish, this means that if we go on to our entry time frames, which are strictly the 4 hours, 1 hour, or 30 minutes, if we are buying, it means we are buying in the direction of trend. Okay, while if the monthly, weekly, and daily are bullish, and we go on to our entry time frames, the 4 hours, 1 hour, or 30 minutes, and we are selling, it would mean we are selling a retracement. That means we are selling against the overall direction of the trend. Okay, so that is very important to take note of. Okay, but it's all right and it's 100% allowed to make money in the direction of trend and to make money in a retracement. Okay, so now we've been able to categorize price into fractals, and we've been able to, collapse our range of focus. You can see we started from around 2005. That's where we started reading the structures from, but we've been able to categorize prices into our current range of focus, which is right here. Okay, this is our current range of focus because we've been able to slim prices within fractals, and it has given us our current range of focus. Okay, so now this current range of focus we found on the monthly time frame. We're now going to take it to the weekly time frame and break it down, keep breaking price into fractals. That is our edge, and that is the edge to trade prices correctly, breaking prices into fractals. So we brought our range of focus that we identified to the weekly time frame. That is this low right here and this high right here. Okay, so our range of focus is within this window. Okay, so what are the structures? Price time by making a small fractal right here, push exhaustion. Eventually went ahead to make a big fractal, push exhaustion. Then this is the last higher low within the confines of this fractal. This means there's no higher low ahead of it that shares equal or more length in terms of pips. So we'll go ahead and read the remaining fractals. Okay, we saw price start on small fractal here, push exhaustion, establish the big one right here, then establish the biggest fractal right here. Okay, now this is the last higher low within the confines of this fractal. This means there is no higher low ahead of it that shares equal or more length in terms of pips. Okay, so right now we are now going to streamline our range of focus. Our range of focus is now going to be between this window right here. Okay, that is going to be our current range of focus. Okay, so just like the monthly, the weekly is also very bullish. Okay, we saw clear coordinations of higher highs and higher lows on the monthly time frame. Now we are seeing the same show up on the weekly time frame. In bringing our range of focus to the daily time frame, this is the low point identified and this is the high points identified, and we are supposed to break the market down into smaller fractals within our range of focus. Okay, so now let's go ahead and break the market within fractals. Okay, so we can see prices start like this, makes a big fractal here, push exhaustion. This is the last higher low within the confines of this fractal. This means there is no higher low ahead of it that shares equal or more length in terms of pips. We can also see prices make the smaller fractal right here, push exhaustion, and this is also the last higher low within the confines of this fractal. This means there is no higher low ahead of it that shares equal or more length in terms of pips. This means that now we are now going to take this current area right here as our range of focus, and we are going to take it to the 4 hours time frame to look for opportunities within smaller fractals. Like I said, our edge is breaking prices into fractals and looking for an opportunity within the real-time fractal of what is going on in the market. Okay, so the monthly was bullish, the weekly is bullish. On the daily, we can also see prices on clear higher highs and higher low coordination. This means that all 3 time frames are bullish, and this allows us to know that if we are buying, that means we are buying in the direction of trend. If we are selling a retracement. So now we are going to take our current range of focus, which is going to be between this low right here and this high right here. We are going to take our current range of focus to the 4 hours time frame to look for an opportunity within smaller fractals. Okay, so now let's go on to the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, this is the low points that we identified, and this is the high points that we identified as our range of focus. Okay, so now let's go ahead and read the structures. We can see prices make push, exhaustion, equal fractal, push, exhaustion, and this is the last higher low within the confines of this fractal. Okay, that takes us further again to the 1 hour time frame to our new range of focus, which is currently within this range right here. Okay, like I said, we'll keep breaking prices and keep bracketing prices into fractals until we see a real-time trade entry opportunity. This is how to trade the markets correctly, and this is how to trade like a professional. Okay, so we'll take that range of focus to the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, this is the low point identified and this is the high point identified. So I'm going to go further by taking this range of focus to the 30-minute time frame. Fine, I can read the structures on the 1 hour, but I want the structures to be expanded a little more for educative purposes. Okay, so now we'll take it to the 30-minute time frame to just read what the expanded structures that we saw on the 1 hour. Okay, So what are the structures right here? We can see price start on small fractals, okay, at the low point right here of push, exhaustion, small fractals, then establish the biggest fractal right here, push, exhaustion. This is the last higher low within the confines of this fractal. This means there is no higher low ahead of it that shares equal or more length in terms of pips. So we are now going to categorize our current range of focus, which is within this range right here. We're now going to categorize our current range of focus into its own fractals. Okay, so now let's go ahead. We can see price start on small fractal here, push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion, equal fractal here, push, exhaustion, all of this equal fractal here, push, exhaustion, and this is push. This is the real-time point where prices is currently at. Okay, so for us to trade correctly and for us to see a real-time trade entry opportunity, what is the first thing we'll do? The first thing we'll do is what? Identify the last higher low. Okay, so this is the last higher low that has been identified within the confines of this fractal. Remember, the fractal starts from here, and currently, as at this moment, the fractal ends here. Okay, so this is the last higher low that has been identified right now. So in order for us to see a real time trade entry opportunity, it's important that the first thing, which is also the most important thing that we must see, is that what we must see prices come down and break structure. Okay, remember that this is the last higher low right here. Prices must come and create a lower low. When price creates a lower low, this is what we call a break of structure. When we see a break of structure, then that provides us with a trade entry opportunity within the confines of fractal. That is, we must see prices, get to a point that it can't go further again and come back and break structure. Now, if prices break structure, this means that a break of a bullish structure in this case will indicate a retracement. This would mean we are only selling for a retracement. So we are now going to trade and bring out our Fibonacci within our range of focus. Okay, so all of this ones below, this is the lowest point of our range of focus right here. I will now drag it to the highest point right here, wherever prices reject, which is the highest point of our range of focus. Okay, so by the time prices breaks the structure, our take profit at maximum is the 61.8. You can see this resistance level right here, straight to the 61.8. That is our take profit, because if we are selling a retracement. Okay, and remember that Fibonacci retracement level, most especially the 61.8, which is also known as a golden zone, allows us to know when a retracement might be ending. This means that most retracements end at at the 61.8 key reversal level. Okay, so it's important that if we are trading a retracement, we end our opportunity at the 61.8. Okay, so after the break of structure happens, what are we going to do? We can be able to sell pinpoint directly. Okay, we can sell pinpoint at the break of structure, and we can also allow prices to give us a discount. Okay, usually after prices break structure, prices goes back for a pullback, okay, to give us a discount. So when price gives us a discount, usually gives us a discount to 61.8. What 61.8 are we talking about this time around? We'll bring out our Fibonacci from the highest point to the lowest point of rejection. We're talking about this 61.8 at this level right here. So prices after breaking structure usually gives us a discount to 61.8, and we can be able to sell pinpoint at 61.8, and we can be able to sell to the larger 61.8 right here, which is going to be our take profit level as identified. Okay, so that is going to be our take profit level at this order 61.8. Okay, so this is how to trade correctly. You must do a break of structure. Remember, price is moving now on clear bullish coordinations of higher highs and higher lows. So we must see a break of structure, and this is where a break of structure is going to happen. That is the last higher low is going to be broken, and price will create a lower low right here. As soon as this is done, we can sell pinpoint at the break of structure to 61.8 with our stop loss fixed at the high, always fixed at the high, or we can decide to allow prices give us a discount, because we know that after a break of structure, prices gives us a discount before heading to take profits. Okay, so when price gives us the discount, we can be able to sell pinpoint right here at 61.8, which we identify, put the stop loss at a high, then sell to this level, probably for like a 1:3 plus risk reward, to 61.8 for the retracement. Okay, so this is how we are able to read the markets. Okay, there are thousands of opportunities, that I trade live with my VIP students, where we go ahead and break the market down and see live trading opportunities using this breakdown, confining price into fractals. And this is how we're able to make crazy number of pips and crazy number of risk reward by just understanding how to trade the markets correctly. Okay, so if you want to learn more about how to trade the markets correctly, there's a link in the description below where you can subscribe and join my VIP mentorship group, where I'm going to be taking you by the hand through the understanding and mastery of trading the markets correctly in 2 months. So it's going to be a 2-month live program, and I'll be looking forward to mentoring you all and take you all to greatness. Have a great one.